Hi guys. So my name's Lauren. Today we're doing Pilates and it's going to be a little bit different, obviously, than most of the classes that we've done. For props today, if you have them, you don't have to use them, but if you have a 360 band, so the thigh band, that would be ideal. So grab one of those. I'm using a lighter one today because it is for upper body. And then secondly, our little hand weights. So I'm using 3-pound Marathon hand weights. And just have those props around your mat. And let's get started, shall we? Okay? So bring yourselves onto your mats. And for today, let's actually start in 4-point. So hands and knees. So hands under your shoulders, knees under your hips. Take an inhale, arch your back up to cat. And as you exhale, come down to neutral. Hold that low belly. Inhale, arch up. Exhale, come down to neutral. Hold that low belly in. Inhale, arch up. Exhale, come down to neutral. Pulling that belly in. Keep going through this. I'm just going to turn down the music a little bit. Now, as you come down to neutral, I really want you to feel all of your abs engaged. So you're inhaling through your nose, exhale through pursed lips. So coming into that Pilates breath. Now, after your next neutral, hold that neutral. So it should feel tight, okay? It should feel controlled. Now, shoulders down and back. Tuck those toes under. Take an inhale, and as you exhale, hover your knees. Your knees are right under your hips. So just holding here for 3. Keep breathing. Inhale through your nose, exhale through your mouth, and release those knees down. Untuck those toes. Inhale, arch your back up. Exhale, come to neutral. Now remember, as we're just at the beginning of our class, you can always modify. This is your workout. After your next neutral, hold it. Tuck those toes under. Take an inhale. As you exhale, hover your knees. No, this is your body. This is your workout. You decide what's right for you. For another 3, 2, and on 1, release those knees. Untuck those toes. Inhale, arch your back up. And as you exhale, come down. 2 more like that, and then we're going back to hovering the knees. So always feel free to modify for something that feels better in your body. Now, next neutral, hold it. Tuck those toes under, take an inhale. And as you exhale, hover those knees. Holding here for 3, 2, and on 1, press up and back, this time to a downward dog. So maybe you're gonna walk your hands or feet out a little bit more. Your feet are hip width apart. Everybody's body is different. Pilates is meant to make your back feel good. Your hips feel good. So if there's pain, we need to adjust. Come up high on your toes, roll yourself forward to plank. Hold. Holding here. Push that space between your shoulder blades away. Don't let your back dip. You're here for 3, 2, and on 1, press yourself back, down dog. Come high on your toes, roll yourself forward, plank, hold. Pulling that low belly in for 3, 2, press back, down dog. Now we change it up a little bit. Take an inhale, roll yourself forwards up plank, holding here for 3, 2, touch your shoulders. So shifting your weight slightly, keeping that core engaged as you touch opposite shoulders. Are you still breathing? Touch your elbows. Ready? Touch your wrists. We're about to switch it up. It's about to get a little different. Last time, press back, down dog. Taking that right leg, step it forward. Come up, lunge. So now, check in with your knee. Your knee is over your ankle, okay? Not pushing in front of your toes. That back foot, it's in line. So I'm gonna step forward a little bit more so you can see my full stance. Now, take an inhale, reach up, and then sink back down. Bending that back knee. Press through the front heel, and then lower back down. Keep going. Roll those shoulders down and back. Shall we get a little brutal? I think so. In 4, 3, 2, and on 1, I want you to hold it partway down and pulse. What are you pushing through though? That front heel. For 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Hold it down. I want you to get it low. Hover that back knee. For 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Release up. Now, square your feet. Heel toe your feet in. Toes pointing slightly out. Your wider stance. Shoulders down and back. I want you to squat back for me. Press up. Squeezing that butt as you bring yourself up. 8, 7, 6. Pulling that core in. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now, heel toe wide again. Pivot so you're on the other leg. Come in to that high lunge. Ready? Drop, press. So you're on your other side. How does this side feel? Are you able to press through that heel? Are you able to get that back knee hovering? For 4, for 3, for 2, for 1. Hold it down. Pulse. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Hold it down for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Straighten all the way up. Whew. Bend that knee. Drop those hands down. Press that left leg back. Press back to down dog. Pedal it out. Breathe. Inhale through your nose. Exhale through your mouth. Toe behind your toes. Roll forward. High plank. You're doing great. Keep holding. Now, starting with that right arm, come down to your forearms. Hold. Ready? We're going to do a little hip dip. You're probably pros at this. Let's go. Side to side. Let's go for another 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Hold it straight. Take that left arm. Make it parallel to the front of the mat. Come into a side plank. Option 1, on your knee. Option 2, on the side of your foot. Hold it here. Seconds. Keep breathing in through your nose, exhale through your mouth. Taking that right arm down, press back, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Settle. Drop down to your knees. Hollow out your core, come into a shell. So hands by your side, forehead down. Control that breath. Hands on your knees, roll up one vertebrae at a time. Come forward again. You're in that tabletop position. Pull that core in. Opposite arm to opposite leg, reach, and then switch. So find your balance, don't overstretch. Think length instead of height. Now you have those hand weights, right? The next time your right arm is long, if you want, you can grab that weight. Bring knee to elbow, staying on the same side. Stretch it. Two more. Last one. Keep it long. Find your balance. Reach to the side and then pull it in. Inhale. Exhale to pull it in. Last one. Hold it. Drop that weight. Release your hands, knee down. Roll those shoulders down and back. Take an inhale. Tap those toes under. Exhale. Press up and back. Down dog. Pedal it out. Come on your toes. Roll yourself forward. High plank. Starting with that left arm, down to forearms. Hold. Breathe. A little hip dip, shall we? Side to side, let's go. Dip. Eight more. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, settle it. Taking that right arm, make it parallel. Open up to your choice of side plank from your knee or the side of your foot. Hold. Two more seconds to come back to that front. Hold it. Find it. Ready? Hip dips. Let's go. Dip. Dip. For 8 more. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Center. Drop down to your knees. Come back into that shell. Hands on your knees. Roll yourself up. Setting up for that other side. Come back forward into that 4-point. Ready. Opposite arm to opposite leg. Reach and switch. Pulling that core in as you lengthen your limbs. Now you know we're going to that left arm. So decide, are you going to hold your weight or are you not? What feels best for you? Grab that weight the next time you're on your left. Knee to elbow, stretch. Make it long on 1 and open to the For 4, 3, 2. Last one, last one. Center it, drop it down. Now let's do something else, shall we? Roll over onto your bum. Come down flat on your backs. Feet stop flat on the mat. Now, let's bring it to our core, our pelvis. I'm just gonna have my arms up so you can see. Inhale, arch up. Exhale, drop down. As you drop down, I want you to pull your ribs down, pull your pelvis down. Inhale, arch up. Exhale, drop down. Tucking those ribs, tucking that pelvis. Now on your next exhale, hold it down. This is called your imprint. Now, inhale, come to neutral. So it's not extended. You can still feel that low belly engage. You can feel your obliques engage. Your ribs are still tucked under. You're just not in that tilt, right? So tilting is imprinting. Releasing that tilt a little bit, but still having control is neutral. Now have your weights close by. Also, have your band close by. Inhale, one leg up. Exhale, the other leg up. Keep that neutral. Grab your weights, reach up. Take an inhale, opposite arm to opposite leg. Exhale, pull it in. Switch. Now, the next time you level out, hold your arms and legs together. Take an inhale, open. Exhale, pull it in. You're only opening as wide as you can control with your low back. Inhale, exhale. 4 more. 3, 2, 1. And release your hands down. Bring your knees in. Give a slight rock side to side. I want to try something new. I hope you do too. Come to center. Place your feet down. Grab that band. I want you to place the band over your wrist. Now, press against that band. Okay, so your hands are shoulder width apart. But your shoulder blades are down, okay? They're feeling tight. They're feeling real strong. Now, I want you to keep that tension as you start to slowly release your hands behind you. But how far do they go? Not to the ground. You shouldn't be able to get to the ground. Keeping it this tight, keeping those ribs tucked under, and then bring them back over your shoulders. Let's do that again. Inhale, get that tension, and start to bring it back. And exhale, pull it back forward. Again. 3 more. Getting that tension. Shake, 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 and then bring it forward. 2 more. Last one. Center it. Now, bring those legs up. Squeeze your thighs together. Take an inhale. Get that tension. Open. Exhale. Pull it in. How strong do you feel? Is this too much? Inhale. Exhale. 4 more. 3. 2. Don't let that band go. You should feel burning in your shoulders. 1 more. Hold it for 3 breaths. 2. Push that low belly down. 1 more. Bring it in. Release that band. Knees wide and then bring them in together. Whew. Come to center. Let's get off our arms and core just for a bit. Feet shoulder width apart. Pull that low belly in. Take an inhale. Come to your imprint. Exhale. Roll up. All the way up. 1 vertebrae at a time. Inhale at the top. Exhale, roll down, one vertebrae. Reach up, one vertebrae at a time. Exhale, roll down. Again. Two more like that. Make sure your knees aren't opening out to the side. Last one. Now come right down. Taking that band. Maybe you're going to want a harder one. Maybe you're going to use the same one. You're going to take it, and in the classiest way possible, get it above your knees. Okay? Feet mat distance apart. Toes pointing slightly out. Okay? But your heels should still be close. Take an inhale, and as you exhale, lift those hips up. And then inhale, bring it back down. So 2 breaths this time. Press up, and then lower down. I want you to give that bum an extra squeeze at the top. Pulling that low belly in. Keeping those ribs tucked under. How do those arms feel? Can we get them going? Reach up with those weights. Now, next time your hips come down, I don't want you to touch the mat. I want you to hover, hands go wide, exhale, pull everything in together. Woo. Squeeze. Squeeze. For 8. For 7. For 6. For 5. For 4. 3. 2. And 1. Hips stay the same, hands change. Hands go back. Exhale, everything comes up together. For 5. For 4. Squeeze. For 3. For 2. And 1. Hold those hips up. Now, hands, your elbows are going to go towards the ground, but your hips are going to stay up, so keep squeezing. Press. Three more like this. 2. On 1, I want you to keep those hips high. Now, elbows are the only thing that move, so bend at the elbows and then extend. Squeezing those triceps. For 4, 3, 2, and 1. Release those hips, release those hands, release those legs from that band. Did that just kind of rhyme? Shall we do some more core? We're going to do 3 rounds. 3 rounds of core. Okay, let's warm up though. Place your hands behind your head. Make sure the full weight of your head is in your hands. Elbows, you can see through your peripheral vision. Inhale here, exhale, curl up. So inhaling to prepare, exhale to move. And we're not pulling with our head, right? We're pulling with our chest. Four, 3, 2, 1. Hold it up. Take an inhale. Exhale, come all the way down. Bring your knees in. Now, single leg drop to double leg drop. So bring those legs up. Take an inhale, head and shoulders up. Drop one leg for 1, 2, switch. 1, 2. Although it looks like a bounce, it's in more control. Exhaling as you drop it twice. 4. I'm counting in pairs. 3, 2, 1. Come to center. Bring those knees in. Release your head and shoulders down. Hands can come under your tailbone or stay on either side. Dealer's choice. Legs straight up. Squeeze those thighs together. Take an inhale, and as you exhale, drop those legs down, tucking that chin, and then bring them up. Inhale, drop them down. Exhale, pull them back up. Inhale, find that length. Exhale, bring it back up. Breathe. Inhale. Exhale. For 4. Then we have a surprise. 3. Push that low belly down. Is it in control? 2. And on this last one, I want you to keep it long. Let's keep it long here and flutter those legs for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, scissor them. Scissor, yeah, for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bicycle those legs in, release your hands. Legs up towards ceiling, flex your feet. You're gonna reach for your toes. Ready? Crunch, crunch. So you're reaching with your arms and upper abs, not your head, right? Of course. Yes, Lauren. For 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Lower down. Bring those knees in. Round 2. Ready? Legs up and drop it. Push that low belly down. Your head and shoulders are off your mat. For 4. For 3. 2. 1. Bring it in, head and shoulders down. Maybe your hands are under your tailbone. Lift up, inhale, drop it. Exhale, pop it. But I really want you to focus on that low belly. Don't just let those legs drop. We want to control it. That's where that burning sensation tomorrow will come in. Drop it, pop it. For 4. You know where you're going now. We can get good at this. 2 more. Last one to hold that length. Swim. For 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, holding scissor. 4, 3, 2, 1, and bring it in. Release those hands, legs up towards the ceiling, flex those toes, reach. Are you breathing? I hope so. For 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Lower all the way down. Bring those knees in. Woo! Round 3. You guys got this. Legs up, single leg drop. Push that low belly down. Head and shoulders up. For 4. For 3. For 2. For 1. Bring it in. Actually, let's do one more. Just about was. Bring it in. Knees in. Hands under your hips. Maybe. Push that low belly down. Reach up. Squeeze those thighs. Let's go. Inhale, drop it. Exhale, bring it up. Can we do 4 more? Yes, we can. 2, 3 more. Ooh, I can't really count. 2 more. Last one. Hold it. Flutter for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, scissor for 8, 7, 6, 5, I'm going slower, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring it in. Release those hands. Legs up. Flex those toes. Let's go. And reach. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lower it all the way down. Straighten out those legs completely. Flex your toes. Feet are wide. Roll up. I think we should. Hands behind you. Tuck those ribs under. Take an inhale. Head and shoulders up. Exhale. Reach past those toes. Inhale. Start to roll down. Exhale. Roll the rest of the way. Are you breathing with your movement? I hope so. For 4. And then you can stay here. You can be doing another move with me. Or we're going to add in. The next time you roll up, I want you coming to that right knee. Let's go. Up to the right. Drop it down. Up to the left. Using that core, not momentum from your arms. More each side. Two more each side. One more each side. Now I want you to come to the right. I want you to stay on the right. And we're not going to fully go down. Open part way, exhale, pull it in. Three more. 2, 1. Bring it to that left. Let's go. Up, open, close. 5 more. 4, 3, 2, 1. Lower all the way down. Release. Take an inhale and then a full body exhale. 2 more like that. Inhale. Full body exhale. Ah. That was fun. Shall we do a little bit more? I think so. Flip onto your right side. Now, you will need to make sure that your thigh band is somewhere close by. But for right now, I want you to take your top hand, bring it to your top hip, push it away, pull your low belly in as you push it away and roll back. So you're kind of like on your side bum. Now, some of us have bonier hips than others, and that can cause some pain when we're side lying. So if that's you, fold your mat over a couple times so you get a little bit more cushion so that your bone is not what's stopping you, like the pain from putting pressure on that bone isn't what's stopping you. So it gives you a little bit of extra cushion. Now, top leg lift and lower. Point to lift, flex to lower. Now, the next time you lift your leg, I want you to hold it up, bring the bottom leg to join it, and then lower down together. Up, up, lower down. Up, up, lower down. Up. Now I want them both up together. Let's go. You can always stay in any of the prior options. Squeezing your thighs, trying to meet your ankles instead of your toes. Now if this feels good and you want to add your obliques even more, you're going to reach. Can we do 4 more here? Yes, we can. For 4, 3, 2, and 1. Lower all the way down. Flip onto your stomach. Get your band. Get it around those wrists again. Okay? Maybe it's a little lower. Maybe it's on your forearms. But for right now, I don't want you to focus on that band. Your head is facing the top of your mat. Keeping that neck properly aligned. Now be careful. We don't want to hurt our low back. So go to your limits. Don't go past them. Arms and legs up, lower. With control, not momentum. Now you can stay here or lift everything and try to bring your elbows back, expanding that band and pulling up. So you're in control the whole time. Squeeze those shoulder blades behind you. For 4, 3, 2, and 1. Lower everything. Release that band. Look over to your other side. Top leg. Getting ready. Take your hand. Push that hip away. Roll it back. Pull that low belly in. Lift. Lower. Next time you're up, hold it. Bring that bottom leg, drop it down together. Up, up, drop it down. Are we ready to lift together? Up and down. You're almost there for 4. In 3, if you want, we're gonna add that upper body. 2 and 1, let's go, reach. For 4, 3, 2, and 1. Lower all the way down. Flip back onto your stomach. Bring your hands under your shoulders. This time, bring your toes together. Take an inhale, and as you exhale, roll up, cobra. Roll those shoulders down and back. And then lower all the way down. Again, take an inhale, and then roll up. And lower all the way down. This time, pull that low belly in and press up and back, but to a child's pose. So knees wide, big toes together. Reach your hands up and breathe. Walk your hands to the right side of your mat. Take your left hand and place it on top. Walk your hands to the left side of your mat. Place your right hand on top. Walk your hands back to center. Try to sit a little bit further as you reach your hands a little bit higher. Maybe close your eyes for a moment. Start to walk your hands in and roll yourself up to a kneeling position. Closing your eyes for a moment, bring yourself to center. Thanking yourself for taking this time for your mind, for your body, for your soul. Have a beautiful rest of your day. And I hope I'll see you again soon.